This is Jonathan Agger, fifth pro boxing fan, joined by the Daily Mail's Jeff Powell. We've just had news that Chris Eubank Jr against Conor Benn is off on Saturday night. Jeff, your reaction to the news?
Thank God. This would have been a catastrophe if it had gone ahead. We'd have been looking at the spectre of Chris Eubank fighting a man who, according to the VADA drugs testers, would have been fighting with increased muscle and increased power against a man who's had to come down to below his normal fighting weight and could have been drained. There was a serious possibility of damage to Eubank if the positive test is upheld. There would have been serious damage to Eubank. Had he been badly hurt, hospitalised or even worse, that would have been a major catastrophe for boxing. I understand the disappointment of the fight being off for everybody, from the fighters themselves, from the promoter Eddie, and Sauerland. It is disappointing. It's disappointing for the fans, but had this gone ahead, it would have been really problematic for boxing.
Just rewinding back to yesterday when your colleague Riyadh broke the story, there seemed to be, he reported that all parties were made aware of this test result on September 23rd, and it's taken to Wednesday of fight week for the media and the public to really understand this story. What's your take and understanding of why it took so long for us to know? Because had we not have known, the fight would have surely gone ahead on Saturday and no one would have been any wiser.
Yes, and I'm pleased that it was revealed, it perhaps should have been revealed earlier, but in the end the bullet has been bitten. Imagine on the scenario I just outlined of what the difficulty could have been for Eubank in this fight. Imagine if that had happened and it had been discovered afterwards. That would have been pretty bad for the promoters and pretty horrific for everybody else. It would have been nice if it had been made public earlier from everybody's point of view. In some ways, that's been another cost problem especially with the TV companies, because they've had more time to keep selling subscriptions. So that is an unfortunate aspect of that.
Jeff, I think we're going to have to just leave it there, but I appreciate you giving me your immediate reaction.
No problem.